The iPhone 17 series now has the ability to take video from both the front and rear lenses. Today, we're going to compare that to the Samsung Galaxy S25, specifically the Ultra. And we'll compare how that functions as well as what you can do with it. Why that? Because the Samsung has had it for a very long time. Let's get into it. Over here on the Samsung, when you hit more, then hit dual record, you can see I'm recording not just the rear lens, but also the front. But you have the option to select lenses. I have the ultra wide set to be what's displaying most of the screen, as well as the front on the top right, even though I can have that go here, here, or here, basically anywhere I want it to be. But if I want, say, the wide lens to be what's in the small screen, I can do that. You can basically customize it to your heart's content. So I have the wide angle in this area and the telephoto in this area. So getting the point straight, it's customizable to your heart's content. Or alternatively, you can do it this way. Back to where you'd have normally. Whereas on the iPhone, it's accessible through here, and then dual capture. And then you get your selfie cam up here. You can put it anywhere you want to, like so. And then you can choose between the ultra wide, the 2x sensor crop, 4x sensor crop, or all the way to the 8x sensor crop. But you cannot have, say, the 1x taking most of the screen or the 4x taking up the top right. That can't happen that way. All right, so here is the dual capture on the Samsung Galaxy S25 Ultra. You cannot zoom in and out when you're doing this, unlike the iPhone 17 Pro, which I'll demonstrate soon. But something I failed to mention is that you can either save this in one file, or alternatively, you can save the front feed and rear feed in two separate files. So far, here is the quality. You can go up to 4K 30 resolution. It does not allow for recording up to 60 FPS, just 30 FPS, unfortunately. It would be nice if it did allow for 60 FPS because you'd be getting more frames in there. It'd be more fluid that way. So, here's some more. And that will be it for now. Alright, so here we are with the iPhone 17 Pro and its dual capture mode. So we can zoom in and out of this mode, unlike the Samsung, like I'm displaying right now. Here we go. How is this turning out? We're in the 2x zoom now. Now let's look at the 4x. It is turning out, in my opinion, alright. And now let's go all the way to the 8x for the hell of it. Overall, pretty interesting. It would be nice to see if they had an 8K option just for standard video recording, but they don't. I think it's a choice they made because all three cameras have 40 megapixel lenses, so they should, but they don't. But other than that, In terms of resolution, we have the capability of recording 4K resolution at 30 FPS, like the Samsung. No 60 FPS in terms of dual capture. I think it will look more fluid that way, like I said, the Samsung. Let me know which one you think was better in terms of video quality, sound quality, etc. And with that out of the way, if you found this helpful, please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you next time.